Started a new character yesterday. It's a humanoid carbon creature that is half human, half carbon. And I'm just looking at anatomical studies at the moment and doing my facial structure, like the zygomaticus major and minor. I'm going to have sort of carbon tubes on one side of the face. And then on the other one side of the body, I think I'm going to have some of the muscles, like carbon tubes as well, perhaps exposed or under a translucent shell. Anyways, I'm looking forward to creating this character. Right now, as you can see, I've got the mouth wide open so I can have the teeth and the tongue. I've got him in an A-frame position, just put the eyes in. And I'm going to, at the moment, just looking at the facial structure, seeing what I have to change. You can probably see here that I've got to make some adjustments with the nose, and from the eyes to the nose is a little bit flat. It's got to be a little bit more sunken in. You can see a direct line down, whereas there's more of a gradient down from the eye to the nose. So looking at the profile view helps me tremendously here. There. I'm starting to notice I always go from profile to front view just to see what's happening, and the nose isn't quite right. But just roughly sculpting the shapes and putting the eyes in, then I'm going to go to do retopology, and then I'll come in and to do all of these tubes and whatnot, translucent sort of areas. But I'm enjoying being back in the sculpting and creating another character. Not quite just got basic shapes in here, but where the muscles are in the face, that'll help me build on one side. It'll be more perhaps normal skin, then these other side it'll be more like a sort of carbon muscle, fibrous element to the face. And then looking forward to getting to that stage where I've got to get over into retopology and try and get my topology really good so it deforms well when animated. So I've got a lot of time to get there yet, but keen to do it. So here I think I'm just going to move the eyelids a little bit. My eyelids aren't going to be there. You can clearly see, I can see now, that the nose needs to be adjusted, and the gradient from the eye down to the nose needs to be further in. If that makes sense. Working on the ears a little bit earlier. I've got a lot more work to do there. There. I think I noticed there. Start to move the nose back. There we go. Yep, moving the nose back a little bit. Now I've got to move the eyes a little bit further back. Not the eye itself, but from the inside of the eye down to the bridge of down to the bottom of the inside of the nose. Constantly moving around. I'm starting to move that in a little bit. That's a little bit better, but still, that's going back now. There. Cheeks look a little bit odd, but that's because, as I say, this is a carbon creature, half human, half carbon. He's going to be there. So here you can see, I'll just flip it into there. You just quickly saw the topology, and it's nowhere near where I'd like it to be. And here I just look at changing to a few different skin shaders, seeing how it appears. I normally like to work in basic material or bin. Occasionally, I used to use matte cap grey a little bit, but I prefer using basic material. I find you can, when you just move the lighting, it's a lot better. Whereas matte cap has got a built-in light. So here, yeah, there. So even watching the video here, I can still see I've got some work to do here on creating a bit more of a gradient from the inside of the eye down. starting to happen. There we go. A little bit better. I still think there's lots more to do. There. Profile's looking a little better. Vizioris there. Start to put that in. Not so sure about the eyebrows. Maybe perhaps some adjustments there too. Then I'll start to get some features on him. After retopology. Here, just going to zoom out a little bit and show the back. I'm just roughing in all the sort of shapes. You can see the triceps, deltoids, major muscle groups are there. Whether I do a sort of hard surface panels, I'm not sure yet. I don't think I want to do too many panels, because I think if we were thinking of a sort of carbon limbs and things, I think it would be more sort of fibrous. So I might stick to human anatomy, but make these appear somewhat like translucent tubes. Yeah, that the limbs had changed, or part of the limb would have been changed or modified, should I say, into this carbon composite. So I've just been putting the base muscle groups in. There's the chest and the biceps, pectorials, got the collarbone there, prominent.